Kelsey's smiling like it's a picture, but it's a video. Oh. So how do we feel about the case?
Not guilty.
We're not sure yet? Good answer. So we're not biased, right? All right, how are you feeling about the case?
Well, we're feeling very confident about our case here with Macbeth. It was a very strong defense, and we are looking forward to winning this case.
Mr. Bench?
What he said.
Mr. Asher?
He's not guilty.
Mr. Macbeth?
My client has no comment.
Yeah, okay, good. Because I don't think that's what you're going to say later, right? All right, good. All right, prosecution, how do you feel about the case?
We feel we have strong enough evidence to
Okay.
make him pay for the crimes he committed.
Ms. Dunaway?
I would feel like he's definitely going to get what he deserves.
Lady Macbeth, how you feeling about the case?
Lady Macbeth's sass.
Confused.
That's a good answer. Witches / witch number 1, 2, and 3. How you feel about the case?
I feel good about not getting convicted.
It's always Malcolm, the king now. How do you feel about the case?
I feel confident. I know what I saw. Just leave it at that.
Press journalist for the prosecution, how do you feel about the case?
I think they're guilty.
Random murderers number 1, 2, and 3, how do you feel about the case?
Liar.
Your name is murderer.
She's lying. I was forced to do it.
Oh,
How
okay.
can you be forced to kill somebody?
Alright, so this won't be 100% perfect, but it's still cool. Alright, all rise. The Honorable Page Slack. Case State versus Macbeth, 13 CRA 00001. 5 counts, first degree murder. The court would like to hear the additional opening statement from the defense.
Through our testimony and witnesses' accusations, we will prove that our client Macbeth, through the plea of diminished responsibility, is not fully liable, although he did break the law, we acknowledge, but he is not fully responsible for the acts that were committed. There are many other people to be examined and questioned to figure out where the full responsibility lies, and that is what we will prove today. At any time when you told Macbeth your prophecy, did you ever tell him to commit acts of murder or any other kind of unlawful behavior?
No, we did not.
So, your responsibility in this was simply to tell Macbeth what you saw in the future for him, correct?
Yes.
And when you went about doing this, did you ever intend for him to kill anybody?
No,
Did you ever tell him to kill anybody anytime?
not at all.
So you're saying he did this on his own free will?
Yes.
Objection, her opinion doesn't count on that matter.
Rephrase the question.
Did you ever attempt to force Macbeth into doing your bidding?
No.
Did you plan for the prophecy you told to lead to murder?
No.
Did Lady Macbeth ever challenge your mandate? Yes or no?
Yes, you did.
Did she ever taunt you about killing King Duncan and just... Did she ever intimidate you
Yes, you did.
into like killing King Duncan?
Intimidation is kind of a broad word. I don't feel how much relevant intimidation.
So did the witches, did you ever feel any different after seeing apparitions and meeting with the witches and...
Yes, I didn't feel the same after I didn't feel like myself.
That's all?
Beth, how would you describe the relationship between your wife and yourself? She's a good girl. Would you say that you're the man in the relationship, correct?
Correct.
With being a man comes more of the responsibility of a relationship, is this correct?
Yeah.
You'd say that you have a responsibility in your relationship, and you are the man of your relationship.
Yeah.
So now why, if you are the man you say you are in your relationship, would this woman have such a heavy influence on your actions to kill somebody?
You have the option if you're not aware.
Hold on, what?
These apparitions you saw,
Your Honor, can we approach the bench, please?
pretty sure it is.
Please disregard any statements made by your attorney.
It made you feel like I would. And did you know Macbeth before any of this? No. So, would you say that he seemed distressed at the time?
We have proof that he talked with the murderers before, and he says, was it not yesterday that we...
Also, you're rejecting that?
Approach
She
the
did
bench,
know.
approach the bench, display evidence.
Do you understand that she did know him before?
We know
Approach
that
the
she...
bench, order will be held in court.
Do not talk to the defense here.
This attorney's now.
So, now that we've established that you guys knew each other before, would you say that Macbeth was acting differently than he did before you the last time?
Do you want to facilitate the jury? Sure. All right. Maybe like 5-10 minutes or so. And then. Nah. She's gonna come get you guys.
Life from death, we're going to give it to life with no parole. And we will be trying the witches, Lady Macbeth, and the murderers.
Sounds like victory for almost everyone. Good job. All right, round of applause, good job.
Yeah.